Hello there. You are lucky to be our first interviewee today. So can you please tell us your what grade are you in?
Grade 12.
Grade 12. And your gender, please.
Female.
Okay. And if you don't mind, can we ask about your cultural background? Just for the record.
I'm Chinese.
Okay.
And what do you think about people living in halfway houses, which are allowed in residential communities? Do you think halfway houses should be allowed in residential communities? So basically, a halfway house.
So, halfway houses are a place where criminals with various disabilities, they go and live in houses to reintegrate into the society. So that means that a criminal could be living next door to you. So, back to the question, do you think that halfway houses should not be allowed in residential area communities?
So they are still criminals.
Yes, they're serving their last few sentences before they get out.
I think no, because I'm still a little bit afraid of this kind of things.
On a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 that you strongly agree with that they should not be allowed, how much?
I think I'm thinking. So, 4, I think I'm kind of agree that they shouldn't put this kind of half house in residential place.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Hi, Harry. What grade are you in?
11.
Great. And what's your cultural background?
Korean.
Nice. It's where criminals who are serving their last few sentences with various disabilities, they go live in houses outside to help them reintegrate into the society.
Oh.
So it's like a criminal could be living right next door to you.
Oh, okay, yeah, I saw. Okay, what about?
So do you believe that halfway houses should not be allowed in residential communities?
I mean, I think they should, cause like, they need like, cause like residential people, like Aboriginals, right? They don't really like get that same like treatment as like other people do, anyways. So like, they might as well like get as much help as they can. Like, you know, it's good for the whole society if like everyone like, tries to help each other. Cause like they're all like broken bodies.
What about like an ordinary white male who has committed an assault, various assaults, and he's about to get out, and he has to live right next door to you?
I mean, I'd say no on that, cause like he has nothing to do with that like community anyway. So like if you're just putting him in like a random community, then it's kind of messed up, you know.
On a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 that you strongly agree that halfway houses should not be allowed, what's your number?
3.2. Cause like it's not too bad, but like it's not too good. So like, you know, 3.2 is like a happy middle. You know, it's like, you know.
First, what do you generally teach?
I teach phys ed. I teach child development.
Okay.
Family studies.
And as referring to your cultural background,
Do you mind sharing a bit with us?
I'm Serbian.
so we'd like to ask you a question. Should halfway houses, whether they should not be allowed in residential communities?
And would I know that they're right next door to me?
Not necessarily.
No, they could be just a regular neighbor.
Yeah.
I guess it would depend on what information I had, what background I had. Like if I didn't know, if it was somebody was just, I don't know. I don't know our neighbors that well, so I can't really judge, I guess. If people mind their own business and go along with their own life, I can't really interfere, I guess. I don't know.
So it depends on their crime.
I'd say it would more so depend on if the crime, like, so for example, if it was a child offender, yes, I would have a problem with it. Having 2 young kids that.
Okay.
If it was that serious of a crime.
Then I'd say absolutely, yeah.
Thank you.
That's it? Yeah. I can do that. Go ask the school.
Generally teach.
Oh, home ec and business.
Okay.
So I'm like half Italian and then half just good old Canadian with a little bit of French back there. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it's always a little bit concerning, but I'm okay with it as long as we are given the information and we are made aware that they exist in our community, because I don't know, it depends upon the degree of their crime, which could make people a little bit nervous, I guess.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to have faith, I guess, that they're placed in halfway houses because they're ready to be there. Whether they're ready or not is another thing, but they're supposed to be ready to be there, so it's supposed to be safe. And you're supposed to have faith in that. So, and I think, you know, a lot of people deserve second chances, and this is their pathway to that second chance. But yeah, of course, deep down inside as a mother, you are concerned, and depending on the type of crime, like if they're a child molester, well, yeah, I'm gonna be nervous. But if they were like stealing stuff from stores, that's not as big of a concern for me. Although I guess they could rob my house, but no, I think they deserve a second chance overall, yeah. But it's nice to be aware of the information so I can kind of, you know, have that knowledge.
Thank you. That's a very compassionate.
5 is that they totally should not be?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of the scale you're doing here. Okay, 5 is that they shouldn't be, and it's like, no way. Okay, so I would do like, I guess, 1.5.
So you think they deserve the chance?
Yeah, 1.5 or 2. Just, you know, it creates a little bit of nervousness, but
Yeah.
everyone has to. If we didn't let people have a second chance, our jails would be like exploding with people. So.
True.